To me, mediation is one of the disruptive innovations in the legal practice. Often, a disruptive innovation initially underperforms the current technology on the attributes that matter most to the mainstream customers. Now, if we compare that matter most with the litigants, I would say, who expect larger payouts if they prevail in court than if they get a mediated settlement. Now, at the initial stage, characteristics of mediation could include lower margins of fees, cost, smaller targets, party autonomy to control the outcome, informal process. Mediation could be seen or presumed unattractive to firms used to deal with bigger or high stake matters, but unconsciously, I believe, they often create space at the bottom of the market of new disruptive competitors to emerge. For some in the legal profession, mediation may not offer the satisfactions that a trial in litigation does. But for many, mediation may yield a more fulfilling career path. One may say next that the court processes are of course slow. Civil cases may take years to come to complete the trial, and the situation is not improving in most legal systems. Handful of judges are there with so many pending cases to try and decide. Litigation is of course expensive when you consider that both sides are paying lawyers as well as the costs of incurring consuming time. And now in mediation, parties choose the mediator and maintain control of the outcome. In litigation or court battle, there is an inevitable winner and the loser. But in mediation, there are winners only, so nobody stands to lose. If we need to determine whether mediation can become the centerpiece of our legal system, I think three questions need to be answered. Firstly, does the market for mediation exist? Are lawyers or law firms willing to pursue mediation as a practice specialty? And thirdly, I would say, are law schools ready to make mediation as a major element in the study of dispute resolution? Lawyers or law firms will need to offer prospective clients the option of either litigating or mediating. This way, clients would have the option to know at the outset whether the case dispute will not be litigated or would be litigated, I would say. Lawyers may always keep in mind that mediated disputes ordinarily move faster than litigation or litigated cases. Therefore, there will be a benefit out of client satisfaction and positive word of mouth referrals resulting in receiving in larger number of cases. Now, in many countries now, the judges understand the benefits of mediation and regularly direct litigants to try mediation first before going to trial. And family matters, commercial matters or business disputes, community issues, I would say, can always be settled through mediation. Now, what will it take for the mediation market to reach the critical mass? Sooner or later, prospective litigants will become wiser about the economics of mediation over litigation. Instead of waiting for a judge to order parties to try mediation, more and more litigants, I believe, will soon be choosing mediation over litigation to resolve their conflicts before they even get to court. Sooner or later, mediation is going to take off. That's my firm belief. Now, I think time has come for legal education to embrace mediation, which will play a huge role in making mediation to become the cornerstone of our legal system and not just an alternative. Law schools will therefore need to offer more than an elective or two in ADR. Finally, changing the mindset brings change into the culture. Sadly, conflict resolution in our culture is rooted in an adversarial system, which typically spits out a winner and a loser. Therefore, why not consider mediation as an alternative? Or rather, I would say, litigation as an alternative. In conclusion, I'd like to say that mediators have been promoting mediation for years and decades. Acceptance is growing slowly though. However, gaining widespread market acceptance and use of mediation depends on the change of mindset and significant shifts in the legal system itself. Courts and judges in many jurisdictions are doing their part, but the other key elements of the legal fraternity, there's the lawyers, the law firms, the law schools have a much more major role to play. Let us remember that justice delayed is justice denied. Thank you.